America, welcome back. This is Atlas News Uncut. I'm your host, Melvin Hyman. I just got a topic I want to speak on today, man. Now, I'm probably going to be called a simp for this because people who are not moving or working through a rational faculty or a rational train of thought will say, oh, you a simp, you a sellout. But men of rational understanding, I understand where I'm coming from. I hear a lot of people talking about, okay, the black woman in her weave, and this right here is a sign that she has no self-worth or no understanding of herself, or she is trying hard to be like the European race. Now, I will say that I can agree with some of that, but man has to understand also that these women have a right to choose whatever it may be to make them feel comfortable with themselves. They can do that, bruh. If they feel that they want to put the blonde weave in their hair. Now, I'm not talking about the individuals who does do this for the simple fact because they do hate themselves. But it would be irrational to state that every woman that partakes in makeup and wearing the weave, the hair hats and things of that nature are doing it because they hate themselves. This is irrational. This is not true. And there were no statistics that backs that up. That is all built off of personal opinion. It's not built or foundation off of a fact. It would be irrational to think that a woman has the right to choose what it is that makes her feel good or appeasing to the masses. Men do the same thing. Some men wear wigs. A lot of men get extensions. Some that are not homosexuals. This is what they do. But people got to understand that they do have a right to do these things. Now, if you perceive that every woman that does wear weave or makeup is doing it because she has no self-worth or there's a deep embedded hate within herself, it's a wrong perception. Because man should be being judged off of his actions, not his character, not what he looks like, not what type of hat he has on, how long his extensions are, what color the girl's weave is. If she is coming for a job interview and she has weave in her hair and there's another female that's all natural, and this woman right here with the weave in her hair has the skills needed, but this one right here has not quite got it, you should go with the one who has the weave in her hair. It is the skill that you're after, the characteristics of the individual. Every woman that partakes in buying weave, or even getting tattoos for that matter, because people don't understand that tattoos is a form of art, it's a form of expression. I have them all over my body. That's what it is. People don't understand that, because people have been taught to judge off the whim as soon as you see someone, whether your judgment is incorrect or not. This is how people miss out on having love relationships, friends, because you're judging improper. It's not the way you should be judging an individual. So I hear these guys, the black authority, and this dude is an intelligent dude, man. I take nothing from him. TJ Sotomayor, intelligent men, bruh. I would love to link up with these dudes and meet these guys, man. Just to build, man. I get excited when I see their videos and things of this nature, man, because I know they about to spill some real knowledge. But I would have to disagree if they believe, or anyone believes, that women do these things solely based on a self-hate for themselves. It's not true. Man has to understand, just like we have the right to do whatever we choose. I got the long hair, I get condemned for it. But just like we have the right to choose what it is we want to do with our character, our appearance, so does she. Because I've met intelligent women with weave that tell me, yo, L, the only reason I wear it because it makes me feel good. I have that right to choose. Either I can make me feel good, or I can give in to the opinions of the skeptics and please them and go home every night not feeling good because I'm trying to appease to the masses. It's the pursuit of your own happiness, not the next man. We have preferences, but don't get them confused with the rights individuals have. Just like she has the right to breathe air, she has the right to do what it is she chooses with her person. Long as it's not hurting anybody or it is not propagating violence, man should have nothing to say. Now, if she is wearing the weave, she got the tattoos, and she's acting ignorant, most of these young girls out here in these groups, they're doing that. Yes, and this is the appearance of them. But you cannot classify this with the reason why all women act this way. That is an irrational statement that cannot be validated on the foundation of truth anywhere, because there's nothing that backs that up. That's just an opinion. So, I'm not saying that I'm taking up for these ignorant women that be wearing this weave. I'm not. I'm defending the ones that wear it for a different purpose, because they are wearing it and utilizing it for different purposes. That's how it is, man. Like I said, though, man, you know, it's Atlas News Uncut. I just wanted to speak on that, because I never heard nobody stand up in the defense of the women who wear these things for different reasons. But this is because people don't look at it from a philosophical point of view. The rights that are inherent to man and woman, she has a right to do that. Just like I feel a woman has the right to abort her child if she needs to. That's her right, that's her body, bruh. That's a relationship and a situation that man cannot relate to, so he cannot dictate that. Just like you cannot dictate what this woman should do to make her feel good. You'll know those ones. Stay away from them. But don't let it be the reason why you miss out on a good friend or a good opportunity or a good relationship. Don't let that be the reason why. But this is Atlas News Uncut. I'm your host, Melvin Hyman, and I'm Audi 3000. Peace, y'all.
This is the Felt Forum of the Madison Square Garden. That is Ayn Rand, the philosopher who's created such a stir everywhere with books which incidentally sell in numbers approaching 8,000 per month. Per month, even today. Yes.
Miss Rand, in your novels, you portray very strong women. I was wondering why you think in the world we don't have strong women leaders.
Because if you're speaking about women's liberation, that whole movement, it's a very false and phony issue. Women are human beings, so they need leaders just like men in certain professions. If in their own profession they don't need leaders, but let's say in politics, they need leaders who are men or women as the leaders have earned. There is no such thing as specifically a leader of women, but just as it would be ridiculous to say you have leaders of only men.
Well, but the point is that women feel, because of the cultural inhibitors that have been placed on women, some sort of woman leadership is needed to compensate and to break those barriers and to make good all the grievances of the past.
You can do it only by education. If women feel that there is prejudice against them, yes, you do it by spreading the right idea that women intellectually are not the inferior of men.
Of course not. But
physically, they certainly
that's
are.
What feminists are doing. They're standing up and educating.
No, they're asking for government power and government handouts. They go around depriving men of jobs because you have to have quota of so many women.
But their point is that they have been denied jobs all these years. So let's get at it and start swinging for it.
You do not fight an evil if they think they're victims. I don't. But let us say, assuming that women have been treated unfairly, you don't fight an evil by adopting it and practicing it.
Well, what should they do? Be nice little girls and not say anything and stay home and break bread?
No.
Well, what should they do?
Go into any career of their choice except longshoremen or professional football player, as they're trying today, and fight for their career as every man has to fight.
Would you fight for anything?
How did I get here?
I'm disappointed, though, that here we have all this, you don't deny that there have been grievances. You don't deny sexism. You don't deny prejudice against women.
I deny all that except unequal wages. There have been.
You're telling me you think
jobs.
women have had the same opportunities, that they haven't been given blinders by a culture that said they should be a nurse instead of a doctor?
No.
That they should be long-suffering and nurturing instead of a composer?
Not in this country. If you're talking about Europe, it might be different. Here, you can get anything regardless of your sex, because all you have to do is show your ability. And if someone is prejudiced and doesn't hire you, the intelligent employer will.